Hello, and welcome back to Sarah's Sugar Shack. This is part 27 of my Tales of Vesperia, the Definitive Edition playthrough. On our last adventure, we finished the trip through the sands of Cumore by doing secret mission number 11 and fighting the Outbreaker. We then passed out and woke up in Jormungand. And I almost passed out because there were just so many sleepy scenes. It's a sleepy town. It just barely made it through the recording. I had to go take a nap after, actually. So I just skipped all the way over here. We last finished off right outside of Jormungand. I did a little bit of grinding. Actually, I went back into the desert to do a bit of grinding and just raised everybody's level, just one. I also switched a couple people's weapons and put the fell arms on Yuri, Yuri, Rita, and Rapide, because they were just so much better, like almost three times better. I think Yuri's is just as, like over twice better. So, anyways, the battles go a lot quicker, and then I'm getting better grades. So, let's head on in and watch some more scenes, but at least these ones are a little bit better and not quite so dull.
Whew, we're finally here. I've seen enough sand to last me a lifetime.
You're telling me.
Look, there are people outside the town.
Wonder if that means the curfew's been lifted.
Nope. Look who it is.
Cumore!
Easy now. Haste makes waste.
Indeed. We need to be cautious here and see what's going on.
Hurry, hurry, all aboard. Let's all enjoy a nice little tour of the desert, shall we?
But while we're gone, the children!
I promise riches to anyone who can bring me the remains of that giant winged monster. Then your children will be able to live in the lap of luxury.
Please, don't make us go!
Stop your whining. I told you vermin to get aboard.
Why does his voice sound so weird? Like, I know they're far away,
Now
but
moving this instant.
sounds like tinny.
That's just how we were sent into the desert.
Ah,
Why don't they get on board themselves?
Because they must know just how dangerous this desert is, just like what happened to us.
The giant winged monster must be Pharaoh!
Yeah, but what's he want to capture Pharaoh so bad for?
Well, what are we gonna do? We can't just stand by and watch, can we?
obviously not.
I don't think it's a good idea to go right now.
I'm afraid that idiot isn't gonna listen to anything a princess would say.
Then what should we do?
Carol, come here a sec.
Yuri's got it figured out, of course.
What? Yeah, I could do that, but I'd need tools. Wait, you mean...
Yes, perhaps this will help.
How convenient.
Well, some good music.
You guys better bail me out if this goes bad.
So you did pick that up?
Well, it was just lying there. I thought it might be useful.
Clever girl.
Whatever.
What's he doing?
Now about all we can do is leave it up to the kid.
How does
What is it
Cumore
with
not
these
notice
commoners?
us?
They're slower than slugs. Get aboard, damn you!
Sir Cumore, everyone is aboard.
Everyone except yourself.
What? Me?
Those who do their jobs slowly will never learn without punishment.
Sir Cumore, please, I beg of you. I have a wife and daughter.
If you'd like to stay here, I'm sure I could arrange for them to go in your place.
He's such an asshole.
Now be gone with you.
Carol, don't worry. That young man is very capable.
Bunny ears. Ah, I can't wait till I get Rita's.
What's going on? Who was it that readied this coach?
How did he unscrew those with them right
Fix
there?
the blasted coach! I will find out who's responsible for this.
I've got to hand it to the little runt.
You did it.
Oh, Patty.
My heart was pounding like a drum.
This won't do anything more than buy us some time, though.
I think it's about all we can do at the moment.
We're still in the middle of our journey after all.
Yeah, Captain Carroll would start crying if we tried to tackle the knights head on.
How about we make ourselves scarce before people start getting too curious?
I suppose we'll be on our way then.
Yeah, I'm sure your kids will be so happy to see you. But there won't always be someone around to save you.
So sarcastic there. Like, oh yeah, I'm sure they're gonna be
Thank you
so
again
happy
for
you're
all your
home.
help.
Yuri.
Guess we should lay low at the inn for a while.
Guess so. But before we do that, of course, let's go talk to the kiddos. Oh, hey kid, how's it going? Oh, it's you! Yay! Oh, her voice was awful. Thank you for saving Mommy and Daddy. Aw, shucks, kid. Tweren't nothing. What are you getting all bashful for, old man? After all, we even got a reward for helping them. Oh, what's the matter? Hey, it's you. Thanks so much for your help back there. Thanks to you, our children have someone to take care of them again. No, really, we hardly did anything. No, it's thanks to all of the precious water you shared with us that we're here today. I doubt this is really enough to thank you for all you've done, but... hourglass is a pretty good gift, all things considered, but I never use mine, so... Here you go. Huh? This is important to you, right? You can have it back. But... don't worry, your mom and dad paid us. It would be greedy. Perfect. I don't think there's any scene down here. No. But it is fun to walk through the water. So... Oh, whoops-a-daisies. Just gonna double check here. I did a fair bit of cooking. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, you've returned safe from... Welcome back.
Looks like they've still got guards watching him.
You must be tired. Please enjoy your stay.
Why, thank you.
That Cumore punk is really a lousy guy.
Why are there so many lousy guys in the world?
It's probably some kind of disease.
It's gotta be the disease they call stupidity.
So you do catch on. I bet you're right.
I wonder why they're trying to capture Pharaoh.
I don't know, but at this rate, they're gonna send all of the adults in the town out into the desert.
And once the adults are gone, it might be the children's turn next.
Or it'll be some creepy children's town.
No, that can't happen. If I just spoke to
Like
him as
in
a
South
representative of the Imperial family.
Outlander!
Are you forgetting what happened in Heliord?
Yeah, Estelle. He didn't care that you were the princess at all.
He's not the kind of person who'll reasonably listen to the words of a princess.
No, he's more the type that will assassinate a princess.
Whatever happened to the talk of going to Nordopolica?
So should we help the townspeople, or should we help ourselves?
Rita,
Don't you want to know what the Mantaic is thinking? If so, you should put this whole business with Cumore out of your mind for the time being.
It's a strange feeling to be agreeing with you, but I think we should focus on meeting Bellius for now.
Agreed.
Even if we captured Cumore, we wouldn't have the authority to try him for his crimes. If we can't do anything about him, we should focus on what we actually can do.
Good point.
If only Flynn were here.
Flynn? But where is he?
I wish I knew.
Guess we can't kill two birds with one stone, huh?
Nope, not this time.
I'm sorry, Estelle. We don't mean to be ganging up on you.
Or can we?
It disgusts me too, to imagine that jerk snoring all nice and cozy in his bed right now. But...
Rita, I understand.
Lock up a guy like that, and as soon as he's released, he'll just end up doing the same thing again.
Yep, you know what they say. The only cure for stupidity is death.
The only cure for stupidity is death.
So someone's gonna take that comment a little too seriously.
I guess I'll have to play by my own rules.
He's like a 10-year-old Kirsten Dunst. He's had a taste of murdering and he wants some more.
No, Yuri, it's you. What are you doing here?
Yeah.
Someone come quick. You would cross swords with a noble? Very well. I accept your challenge. No. Oh,
I'm pretty sure even I could beat him in a sword fight.
You talk too much, Cumore. The time's come for you to make your exit.
Do you have any idea the trouble you're in for even pointing that thing at me? Wait! I'm not the one to blame. I've just been following orders. I had no choice.
Then don't hate me. Hate whoever gave you your orders.
Wait, how about this? I could use my authority to pardon all of your crimes. A fresh start.
Our crimes have already been pardoned.
I may even be able to have you reinstated as a knight. I have no shortage of money. With enough money, I'm sure I could satisfy your every wish. Go ahead. Tell me what it is you want.
There's only one thing I want from you.
And what might that... No, stop! Stay back! Don't come any closer, you beast!
You beast!
I am Cumore, a captain of the Imperial Knights, a man destined to become commandant! I beg you, spare my life!
No. I don't think I will.
Please, no! Not like this! I don't want to go like this!
How do you want to
Tell
go?
me, how many times have you heard those very words?
It's like he wasn't thinking at all, and then all of a sudden he like, pew, down he goes. Quicksand. I mean, I imagine that must be quicksand. Oh, Flynn.
My people have taken control of things here. The residents of this town won't suffer any longer.
That ought to put you one step closer to your next promotion.
So did you hear all of that, Flynn?
I'm heading back to the others.
Yuri, we need to talk later.
I know.
I'll be waiting. Down at the lake.
Yeah, of course you will. Okay, I just gonna take this second here to say I strongly disagree. I don't think Yuri killed him. He intimidated him.
Never be this lively.
He intimidated him and bullied him. Didn't help him, but didn't kill him either. It's just... Anyways, I guess killing... It's the same as omitting facts when people call that lying, because you didn't say the truth, but you didn't also lie either.
Yes.
So.
It's a great relief to know that people here can live freely again.
I'm still in shock that Flynn actually came.
That was amazing timing.
But Cumore might just cause more pain somewhere else.
You watch. Flynn will have that guy behind bars in no time. Right, Yuri?
No, and I don't just say no, he won't, because he's dead. He would have gotten out of it. He had so much money. He was such a little rich boy. I'm sure Daddy is like a duke or something.
Yuri? Raven, you're gonna catch a cold.
He wore himself out playing with all the children. You'd think he was 12 years old.
Welcome back.
They're still going out there. I can't keep up with them.
What happened to Patty?
She's still dancing. I really don't get kids.
Says the kid.
I saw you having a good time, though. You're an awesome dancer, Rita.
Shut up. Huh? The old man's asleep already?
That was quick. Yuri?
Just gonna go have a word with Flynn. I'll be back.
So off we go. Talk to Flynn.
Why don't you have a seat?
He sounds like an upset parent. Like, I just caught my 12-year-old smoking, upset kind of thing.
You said we needed to talk?
Tell me, why did you kill Cumore? You know it's not our place to pass sentence on the crimes of others. He was to be punished in accordance with the laws.
And just what laws do you think would have punished him? The same laws that failed to punish Rigaud? Give me a break.
Yuri, you...
The laws have always been the tools of whoever happens to hold all the chips.
Just saying that doesn't make it right for individuals to judge right from wrong, or for you to operate your own private court of law. If the laws are at fault, then fixing those laws comes first. It's for that very reason that I'm still with the Imperial Knights.
But you can't deny that lives were saved because those bastards were put down. You'd rather tell those people, sorry you have to die today, I promise we'll change things soon.
That's not what I'm saying at all.
It kind of is.
They're out there, you know. People so bad they'll just go on hurting others. What can the average person do but be victimized by people like that? You know it was the same way with our people in the lower quarter.
Even so, Yuri, what you're doing isn't right. Do you intend to rain your justice down on all the villains of the world? That's the behavior of a common criminal.
I recognize it for what it is, and I've made my choices. Murder is a crime.
And even knowing that, you intend to dirty your hands.
He does.
Intend to. I already have.
Oh, that's a sad bunny.
So this is the path you've chosen.
Don't make me repeat myself.
I won't. But it seems you don't yet understand the full weight of your choices. As a knight, I cannot overlook your crimes.
Captain, I finally found you!
What is it?
Our barricade of Nordopolica has been completed. Also, it appears that the hunting blades are on the move. Sir, we must go to Nordopolica quickly. Captain!
Understood.
Sir.
Yuri? I know you better than anyone alive, Yuri. If you insist on walking down the path of a criminal.
Oh, wait! Repeat! Yuri.
So, you heard it all?
I'm sorry.
Are you afraid of me, Estelle? If you are, you can quit right here. Join Flynn and go back to the castle.
I'm not going back.
Hey.
Oh, I haven't sawed logs like that for a good long while.
So you're probably a little bit confused. We just entered a block scene, so it didn't record it. A truly beautiful, super touching scene between Estelle and Yuri, where she says, no, she doesn't think he's a monster, and she's conflicted between the fact that Cumore deserved to die, and but that at the same time, because he would have kept on doing that, but that you can't just go killing people, blah, blah, blah. So anyways, she's going to keep traveling with us. And I'm going to go on with this scene because Weasley's being a little bit of a douchebag and could use some talking to. So here we go.
Yeah, it's called oversleeping.
We're ready to hit the road, so get that sleep out of your eyes.
Hey, old man, your eyes are all droopy.
What? That's not good.
Jeez.
Huh? There are fewer knights than before.
Yeah, Flynn and his crew went back to Nordopolica.
That must mean they were traveling by night.
Was there some emergency they had to deal with?
They wanted to eat some fish, so they went back to Nordopolica.
Oh, come on, Patty. They're not like you. Maybe they had to take care of the monsters from the Colosseum.
I'll bet Palestrale requested the help of the knights.
We'll have to wait and see. Well, it's just that Flynn said something about a barricade.
Barricade? What could...
Are they out to arrest Bellius for what happened in the Great War?
I can't imagine that Palestrale would be outmaneuvered that easily by the knights.
I get the feeling this is gonna get messy.
Maybe we should think twice about heading back to Nordopolica for now.
But the new moon's almost here. If we miss this chance, who knows when we might meet Bellius again?
If I can't go to Nordopolica, I can't get on a ship. If I don't get on a ship, I won't be able to find the Maristella or recover my memory.
That's a conundrum.
That's all well and good. I'm just not in a hurry to get tangled up with that armor-wearing bunch.
Yeah, I bet you're not.
Me neither.
We'll just have to be careful, like always.
I'm always skipping through Carol's stuff.
Don't forget, I want to take a look at the air crane and Cados.
Don't worry, I haven't forgotten. All right, let's head out.
Just deal with it, Raven. Oh, 1 second. Oh, I thought I was gonna sneeze. I think I'm okay. Okay. So now we can come back here. This is the cows. If you played Tales of Abyss in Cassidonia, there was the antlion man. Same thing here. Oh, except he won't talk to me. I wonder if I sleep at the inn again. Or head out the front entrance. That makes me a sad panda. Oh, good. Where are you going? The moon's so pretty, so I thought I'd go out and take a walk. What? What was that sound? Oh, right. What strange sounds? So noisy. What's going on? It's nothing, everyone. Go back to sleep. Well, Rapid's awake now, too. Now we're all awake. Stupid, noisy son of a... Nope. One of us is still sound asleep. Marg, no more tapioca. Anyways, I'm not really much for saying the scenes, so I'm just going to summarize. Strange that they're out this late at night. Let's go see what it was. Great idea. Estelle, get up. Huh? A party for me? She's dreaming. I'm sleeping too. Rapid's also asleep. Well, he was pretty awake there for a bit, but... So it's just going to be the four of us. Unfortunately for Judy, one of the people she'd least likes wants to be there is there. They're moving a Blastia. Yuri comes up with a clever line. They don't need help. And then Rita's like, that's a Hopalon Blastia. Run! Okay. So now we get to go chase them. Although I'm sure we're faster than them. Oh, I guess they had a, horse-drawn cart, but we caught them anyways. Somehow it looks like we even got ahead of them. And then their orders were to eliminate all witnesses. So that's what they're gonna do. And... whoops-a-daisies. Judith gets to destroy a Blastia by accident. Huh. Did your walk have to do with this Blastia by chance? I don't know what you could possibly be talking about. She's doing a pretty good job playing coy, keeping it a secret. She's not ready to tell her reasons. Question mark? She already knew that though, so... But that's okay because it's part of... I'm pretty sure it's part of getting her spear back. But it doesn't matter because I already missed 1 or 2 of the first parts of the spear quest anyways, so... Okay. But what I did do yesterday instead of recording was to get the achievement for, what is it, low-level challenger, I'm pretty sure it's called, which is getting to Barbos and defeating him and being under level 15. So that wasn't too bad. I think it took 5 hours to get there or something. So now I've just got to work on my speedster one where I finish the whole game in under 10 hours or 15 hours. And that's going to be a challenge for me. Oh, right. Now we get the scene about taking a job. So we're going to go over by the lake to the Union's outpost. Blah, blah, blah. Talk to Mr. Butler, who's all of a sudden over here. Hey, Raven. He called Carol a guild hopper. So anyways, they talk like there's going to be tons of Union outpost jobs for you. There's really not. I think there's 4 or 5 jobs in the end that we end up taking. So, we're gonna take this transport a book for you. They take a cut of the guild because we're of the pay because we're unaffiliated. So that's okay. 3,000 bucks for delivering a book is a pretty good deal. So. Even though, like, with our money, it's a drop in a bucket, I guess. Drop in the bucket. I light my cigars with $1,000 bills. Okay, and you is right here. Yeah, so he hasn't heard of Brave Vesperia before, but don't worry, we can deliver the stuff. Deliver a book with memories. We need... Oh, Nobis Celestial. And of course he doesn't know where he is. Take the crest. Fiery soul into a sea of flames. And then it sounded like a magic spell. That's the oath. Brave Vesperia's oath for taking on a new job. Perfect. Okay. I am gonna sleep at the inn one more time. Sorry, guys. Okay. There we go. Who are you? Ding dong, I'm Cows. You can call me K to KZ for short. Nice to meet you. I almost said K to the Z. KZ. Don't you think Cows is plenty short enough? No need to be sassy, Flatty McChesterson. Flatty McChesterson. Haha, I like the cut of your jib, KZ. I'm surrounded by idiots. What's the point of having big boobs anyway? They just get in the way. So he says he's helping out with chores. My mother, you crazy? Who said anything about that? I'm helping out the Antlion Man. Friend of his, and called Judith Ms. Bouncy Bouncy. So he wants an apple gel. I think we can spare an apple gel. Unlike the Antlion Man in Abyss, he doesn't just throw it down there. Instead, the Antlion Man comes himself. Away he goes. That's my friend Antlion Man. You can call him A to the L for short. Okay, so that's That's where that came from in my head. Oh, even Raven's at a loss. Milk, pretty good trade, I'd say, except for when he says fresh squeezed from the udders of yours truly. It's okay, it's just going in a pudding anyways. Okay, I think we're done. Nothing by the lake. Okay, so now let's head back to the Weasands of Cados.
Good day.
Ah, are you going to the Weasands of Cados?
The Weasands of Cados?
Yes, we
Do you
are.
have any Grey Poupon?
The Imperial Knights have sealed off passage through Cados. It's not just here. They've set up blockades at all of the routes through the mountains.
Blockades? Why would they...
I don't know all the details, but I heard that it has something to do with some danger in Nordopolica.
Oh, that... I don't know what it is, but... the voice definitely does not match the face.
We need to get to
The
Nordopolica
whole
before the new moon.
package, actually.
I wish I could help, but they wouldn't even let me through, and I have a travel permit.
Oh, I have a travel permit. Well,
Are
let's
you a
go.
member of the Fortunes Market?
Yes.
How'd you get your permit?
The Empire issues travel permits to Fortune's Market so that its members can travel wherever they want. At least, that's how it's supposed to be.
Right. But the Imperial Knights wouldn't let me go any further. I'm going back to Mantaic, since there's no way to get around them.
Ooh. Good day.
Should we go back to Mantaic and chill out too?
No, that's not our style.
What are we gonna do?
Our style is to bust through.
Do you think Flynn ordered the blockades?
I couldn't say. Either way, we can't afford to be stuck here for much longer.
Yes, it'll be a lot of trouble if we miss the new moon.
We'll have to wait a whole another month.
But I don't think they'd let us through, even if we asked nicely.
Well, to be honest, we can go take a look and think about how to get in.
What do you mean once we've gotten inside?
They set up blockades to make it hard to get out of the mountains. Getting inside shouldn't be nearly as tough. I think that much is safe to assume.
Well then, should we go back to Mantaic to do some final preparations?
No, we're fine. Let's go like we are.
Agreed. Okay, but I would like to save first.
The Flynn Brigade.
So that's the blockade?
Yeah, looks like it was Flynn's brigade's doing after all. But what are those monsters doing here?
Perhaps they've been tamed by the knights?
This brigade is reminding me of Flynn less and less. What the hell is Flynn doing with his knights anyway?
With hardcore tactics like this, there ain't any doubt in my mind this has something to do with the talk of Bellius engineering the Great War.
So how do we get past this checkpoint?
Poor Bellius.
Huh? Seriously? Let's do that.
Uh-oh, that doesn't sound good.
What could they be talking about?
Old man, do you mind keeping it down?
Sorry. Now that sounds like fun. How about this?
Oh, that's such a beautiful bow.
What the hell? Stop it! Settle down!
Let's go now.
Hey, don't leave this old man behind! What the? Come back, you!
Yuri Lowell.
See ya.
Yeah, that's right.
That was pretty slick, old man.
What are you saying? That was all thanks to Patty. Humans work a lot harder when they get rewarded, don't they?
It's true, they do. I mean, I know I do.
Rewarded? What are you talking about?
That's our little secret. It's just between us, right, Patty?
So annoying.
So grapey, more like it.
It's our little secret.
What is that nonsense?
It's probably some useless promise of theirs. Anyway, let's keep moving.
Useless. Okay, so you guys remember this. Our nice healing save point is gone. But that's okay. Let's see how quickly these fights go.
We'll destroy them in no time.
Much better since I can use Fireball on these when I was fighting all those desert guys. Oh, I better turn this down, sorry. When you go, once you've completed the desert dungeon, when you go back in it, it stays as day or as night, depending on what it was when you entered. So it wasn't changing to night for me, of course, because I haven't activated the ability to do that yet. So it was just, it was frustrating because I was fighting all these fire things, so I was having to use a lot of my water spells, which aren't that bad, but I mean they're not fireball, so.
It looks like they aren't following us.
That was pretty fun.
Hey, this is no game. Seriously.
Oh, lighten up, Yuri.
Now that's what I'm talking about. Combining Patty's brain with my technique.
2 heads are better than 1.
It's a true story.
But they went and sealed off a dangerous place like this just to isolate Nordopolica. These guys mean business.
Seriously, even bringing monsters to help?
Whatever they're doing, it can't be good.
I can't believe that Flynn would order something like this.
Hey, what kind of person is Flynn?
He's Yuri's friend. I've heard they've known each other since they were children.
Sometimes orders coming down from the top don't make sense. The meaning can get lost going down the chain of command. When a brigade gets big and famous enough, things can start to get out of hand.
You certainly know a lot about these things. Makes sense for someone in Altosk.
Things can end up like that no matter what the organization.
What worries me is how much of a hand Flynn had in all this.
I'm sure we'll get a good understanding of that as soon as we can get to Nordopolica.
That's right.
But we should be on our guard. Even though I find it hard to believe that they've conquered Nordopolica by force.
Yeah, I think the Palestrale would have a problem with that.
Sorry, Rita. You won't get much time to investigate the Air Krene.
What else is new?
Oh well, I don't have much choice. It'd be bad if they caught up to us.
Exactly. Come on, let's get going.
Yuri sure is enthusiastic.
He won't say it, but I reckon he's just worried about his friend.
Do Flynn and Yuri really have that strong of a bond?
Well, you could call it strong, I guess. Maybe.
Ooh,
What?
I think she's a little
Are
jealous.
you jealous?
I'll have to hold a strategic meeting to stop Yuri from being snatched away from me.
A strategic meeting with whom?
Man, could you be any weaker?
Don't get cocky.
Oh, flickering blaze, burn!
Arise, a light Healing circle.
Oh, I just ran out of the healing circle like an idiot. Well, this fight took far longer than it should have.
Are you done already?
Okay, so we've got our healing save here. No need to go down the other pathways. We've already gotten all the treasures down there. Ah, oh no, Carol's not in the party. Well, I guess he is now, but...
You don't scare me.
Oh, flickering blaze, burn! Fireball! Distraction streak!
Crackly boom!
Yeah.
All my heart, baby. All my
Flickering
love.
blaze, burn!
Get out of here.
Fireball! That's no good.
Breeze.
You thought you could win?
It might be no good, but you know what? It got the job done, and it got the job done quick. Okay. More scenes.
Try not to take too long, okay?
Ass.
Sure. It's completely inactive now, and it was overflowing so much before. Is that how the air was controlled? How could a monster do something like that?
Is that air Crene safe now?
We'll be in trouble if air shoots out of it like before.
It doesn't look like you have to worry about that.
So why'd the air suddenly shoot out before?
That's what's puzzling me.
Maybe it was just a natural phenomenon?
Phenomenon.
Probability of that is low at best. If that was the case, it should be emitting air at regular intervals.
If air were emitted that frequently, it'd have an effect on the environment.
Like how the plants grew so unnaturally in Cave Mock.
Looks pretty normal around here to me.
So perhaps something else interfered with the air Crene and caused it to discharge air? What could do that? Only a formula or blastia could affect air like that.
What a horrible bark.
Damn, that would be our fan club. Seems like these knights are just as dedicated as the captain himself.
Lucky
Rita,
us.
let's go. Are you done looking at the air Crene?
Just let me think a little more.
If you just need time to think, you'll have plenty of time once we've gotten out of here.
All right.
Okay, so I think we will just use a holy bottle because I got lots of them. And we do have a little bit of a ways to go to get out of here. Not to mention a couple of scenes, because it just wouldn't be the same without them, would it? I think we could probably fight the Giganto monster again if I don't know, wanted to. But I don't want to right now, so.
Take cover.
Oh, here we go, guys. This is a good scene.
Huh. Guess it's only
The
natural they're
Schwan
guarding this end,
Brigade.
too.
Patty, do you have any ideas for getting through? Raven, can you do something like you did before?
Best not to press your luck when the knights are taking their work so seriously.
They don't look that serious from here.
I say, woe is
Scratching
me.
his ass.
How has our
Or
illustrious
his balls,
Schwan
I can't
Brigade
tell.
ever been reduced to playing backup for Flynn? Enough complaining. If you don't like it, we better produce some results.
There they are! Capture them!
They found us!
What is this?
You three, don't let him escape! If it isn't Mr. Yuri Lowell!
Here we go.
Hey, LeBlanc. It's been a while.
And your highness!
What are we gonna do?
Oh well. Here goes nothing.
Wait!
Attention!
Yes, sir!
Not sure what's going on.
Huh? Whoa!
Raven, what did you do?
It's nothing. Enough standing around.
We can't miss this chance.
Yeah, let's head for Nordopolica, quick.
I love how nobody... I mean, obviously we gotta head to Nordopolica quick, but nobody really seems to be questioning that. Like, oh, whatever. The fact that they said, yes, sir. And, it's good fun. If you haven't played any of the Tales games or this Tales game before, I will not spoil any mysteries for you. Any more than I already have, I should say, if you've been watching all of this. So we're just going to end the game right here outside of Nordopolica. Thank you so much for watching my playthrough. I hope you will join me for the next one. And if you like the video, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and join me next time at Sarah's Sugar Shack. Perfect. Have a great night. Bye.